But we had Cholos tying against Pumas. I mean,
Fidel is back. That's the big thing for them. And
yeah, I mean, he didn't start.
he didn't start. He came in as a substitute. But they made some good transfers. Have Manotas coming in. But do you think that's going to be enough to really just change the trajectory of this Cholos team that didn't have such a good year last year?
Yes and no. I think they were bad last year, and their attack over several tournaments has been nothing, right? Like, I don't know that Manotas and sort of Martinez was really good with Barcelona before the Libertadores and the Ecuadorian league paused.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes to China, so I lost track of him, and then all of a sudden it's like, and he's back at Xolos. I'm like, what? Yeah. So I think they had first of all, they had the best market of any Mexican team because they did something, right? Like all these other Mexican teams, I think partly because of the pandemic, and the window's still open, right? They could still do things, but like at least Xolos were like, crap, we really need to get better, and they're trying to do something, right? And apparently they're going to lose Jordan Silva as well, but like I think that they got better in a number of areas, and I think they'll be a better team just because they do have attacking weapons now. As long as they don't lose too many players in the market as the window's still open, I think they should hang around for that first playoff round. But I would like to see it just because Xolos, I don't know if we've talked about this, guys, but like I lived in Tijuana for a year and covered the team, and like and that city is like energetic and loves their football, and obviously fans can be in the stands right now, but like there's like a legitimate energy around that team, and fans crossing the border, as you guys know, being in San Diego, but the energy hasn't been there since Miguel Herrera left, right? Because they've been bad. Like the teams haven't been amazing. They haven't given managers like Oscar Pareja, in my eyes, an opportunities to succeed. They've bid them farewell. So I was glad that they left Guede, and they've got the team that's like going to be kind of like, I think, let him build a little bit with his idea. So I think Xolos will be better, although they didn't look amazing to start. I thought they were the worst team against Pumas. I can't remember who was the miss that open goal for Pumas. It should have been probably a 1-0 victory for them.
Was it Iturbe, I think?
I think it was Iturbe, yeah.
Oh, on the familiar turf of Estadio Caliente. But, somebody should have done it for Pumas, but I think Xolos will be in a better place this year because they've been one of the few teams that's been active in the market, but it does take some time for a team to come together, and especially in a time like this with COVID affecting training, affecting arrivals and all that stuff.
I mean, to be fair, they're always active in the market just because they keep selling their best players to America and other teams. So, I mean, to me, they're just a business team, and sadly, they could potentially be better than what they are, but I feel like they're more in it for the business side than the actual soccer team.
What part of Tijuana did you live by the way?
I lived in La 20.
So La 20 de Noviembre. Oh, yeah, bro. Yes. Right down from el Auditorio, right next to Fogol, por el anexo Buenavista, por la Internacional, por la cárcel. Oh, bro.
Tony's the TJ guy here.
Incredibly close to the cárcel, like the municipal or whatever, like basically like the drunk tank and stuff.
Yep.
But I didn't really realize it for a long time. Like I didn't. It wasn't like I saw people in the neighborhood just being like, "Yeah, get out of jail." So it was all good. But yeah, down from the Auditorio, that's where I used to the taxi ruta or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's where I always got off was municipal, and then I could walk down. So yeah, that was my like route to El Centro, or when I wanted to cross and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it was a great experience living there. I loved it, and yeah, man, it's an amazing area of the country, or of the continent, I guess. Yeah. Not La 20, I mean, it's fine, but like Tijuana, San Diego, that whole region, is just if you're trying to do, after the pandemic, when we're able to move around again, if you're trying to do a weekend with your buddies, oh man, you could do a lot worse than getting to a Xolos game and then maybe doing some tacos down there and hitting a couple of the craft breweries and then crossing to San Diego maybe the next day, watch a Loyal game. I don't know their schedule.
Hey, let us know. Let us know.
Like, I mean, that's a great weekend out if anybody's thinking about doing it. So much love for Tijuana. And again, that's part of the reason it's so sad that Xolos have been so irrelevant the past few years, because it is a good day out and the crowd is good and the experience is fun. There's it's a different vibe than any other Mexican stadium because you have like the tailgating, which is like an American thing, but they're out there doing and cooking the carne asada and everything. And And yeah, it's an amazing trip, an amazing place. So hopefully for the fans there, Xolos can get their act together. And yeah, I think they're always going to be a selling club, like you're saying, Chiba. But at the same time, like they were able to lift the trophy kind of with that
100%.
strategy, right? And they made it run in Libertadores,
Silverware.
and so it's like you can pull it. You can be Ajax, right? You can be Porto. You can be these teams that sell players but still win trophies. They just haven't had the right mentality or the right strategy at the top. I think the last 5 years, I guess it's been, or 4 years since Miguel Herrera left, to pull it off. So we'll see what happens. Not a great start, like we're saying, but they'll get there. I think that's my hunch.